Right, West Brom away. Both teams are in a very luxurious position. We're champions, West Brom are safe. This is an opportunity for both teams and both managers to really experiment and start thinking about next season. Therefore, it should be a really good game. I'm really excited about it, actually. West Brom, the Hawthorns, it hasn't been a happy hunting ground for us of late, has it? Culminating last year, it was awful. After that brilliant win that we got at Manchester City, a couple of weeks later, we played West Brom away. We were 1-0 up. Last minute, 87th minute, something like that, Victor Anichebe pops up and scores. It's still painful now, actually. It was the day, I remember leaving that ground, it was really late, it was a midweek game, and I remember walking out the ground and knowing that we weren't going to win the league. I knew it was going to be City's league after that. So, feels brilliant. To be going there as champions, just over 12 months later, is absolutely beautiful. So, it should be great. West Brom are doing quite well. They're safe, which is their priority. So credit to Tony Pulis there. That is West Brom's priority every season, to maintain Premier League status, and he's done it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens now. I think they have some very good players. I think Darren Fletcher's a very good player. I think Victor Anichebe, who I already mentioned, is also very dangerous. But their star man is Saido Berahino. I think he's a very, very good player. And if you believe the press, could be playing his last few games for West Brom. He came on as a substitute last week, which was quite surprising, and I thought he looked lively. So he's very, very dangerous. So we do need to keep an eye on him. But if we keep him quiet, we're champions. We're bringing in some new youths, hopefully. We discussed a lot of our youth prospects on part 1 of this preview, so make sure you check it out. It's a very good preview, starring and introducing to the channel Carefree Youth on Twitter. He's a really good bloke, so have a look at that preview. But we had a chat, and we have basically come together, Scott and I, and created this team. This team is going to win the match, and it's got a fair few of our youth prospects in there. So let me know what you think. I think that the team essentially picks itself apart from a few key notes that I need to now talk you through. Let's start at the back with the great, brilliant, incredible hero that is Petr Cech. We've got something in store for Petr. He's looking like he's going to be leaving the Premier League, and as a homage to the great, wonderful man, we've decorated some of these ducks. Make sure you are subscribing to the Chelsea Fans channel, because you could miss one of the most brilliant stunts that we have ever done. To celebrate the brilliance of Petr Cech, this is the only clue that you're going to get. But make sure you're subscribing, it's huge. But Cech needs to play, doesn't he? Cech needs to play in this fixture. It's just an opportunity to see him in the Premier League. It's an opportunity for him to have a bit of a rapport with the fans again, because we're going to miss him. He's an incredible player and has been fantastic for us. So Cech to play. Mourinho knows it. Cech has to play. John Terry has to play. John Terry has had an incredible season. He's definitely Chelsea's player of the season, and he could play in every minute of every match. Let's not take that record away from him. Let him play in every minute of every match of the team that wins the Premier League. It's what he deserves to do. It's just a mark of the magnitude of the brilliant guy. So John Terry has to play. Here's where it gets exciting. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, what a fantastic performance he had last week. I thought he bossed the midfield. He's a brute, isn't he? He's got a touch of the Michael Ballack's. He's nothing but a wonderful prospect, and I think that he has it. He could definitely make his mark on the Premier League next season. So let's introduce him to it now. Let's get him playing. Let's get him, let's introduce him to the fans properly. Let's get him au fait with the Premier League. He needs that. He needs that grounding, and from there he can really kick on next season. So Loftus-Cheek to start. I really think that he should, and I think he probably will. I think Juan Cuadrado needs to start. I think Juan Cuadrado just needs to start for his own sake, really. It hasn't been the most brilliant of starts to his Chelsea campaign. So let's get him playing, and hopefully he can find a bit of form moving forward. Here's again where it gets very exciting. Dom Solanke to play out front for me. Don't shout at me. I just think that Dom Solanke should start up front. He scored 41 goals. He scored a hat-trick again the other night. He needs to play up front. I had an argument with Scott. Scott was suggesting Izzy Brown. I just think that Solanke is now too good for the level that he's playing at. He just scores too many goals. It's ridiculous. It would be like me playing with 10-year-olds. They'd probably be better than me, but you get the point. Let's get Solanke playing. He's too good for the level he's playing at. And for his own development, he really does need to start playing at the highest standard. So Dom Solanke, and the last mention is more of an honourable mention because his work this season is done, but I think Cesc Fabregas should play. He's 2 assists away from taking equalising with Thierry Henry's assist record. So let's get Fabregas to get a couple more assists and hopefully break that record. He deserves it. He's had a great first season at Stamford Bridge. The man in the magic hat who I adore. So guys, make sure that you are subscribing if you're not already, and make sure you comment below. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think here, because I'm excited about Monday. I think it could be our youth day, and let's see what these boys have to bring. It's very exciting. And like I say, make sure you subscribe, because you don't want to miss what this fella's going to get up to next week in honour of Petr Cech. Come on, you Blues.